Today we're testing out a conversion kit that takes the Goblin Mark II from a semi-automatic rifle to a fully automatic mini rocket launcher. And I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. It is as crazy as it sounds. Today we're taking on Patient 13, and believe me, you're not gonna wanna miss this one. Oh, am I really excited for this episode, beautiful people. Today we are obviously using the mini rocket launcher version of the Goblin. Here's the class that I've got thrown up here. Little bit different than normal. I actually am using the laser sight that gives me an increase in hip fire, because as you can see, the hip fire is already pretty good with the Goblin, and I put on the Deadshot augment that further increases hip fire, so I'm really excited to see what this thing is going to be capable of. A lot of you beautiful people have been messaging me telling me, Donuts, you've got to use this, it's so good. So I really hope you all are right. I am going to grab another weapon just in case we want to use some, or get some headshots, I should say, just like that. Ooh, I'll stick with the jackal, it'll be fine. And right away, I want to get your opinion on something. We are clearly back on Terminus again, because as I mentioned in my nail gun video, I think Terminus is like the best map and best Easter egg to really test out different weapons and how useful they are, because most of this Easter egg, you're using a regular weapon, whereas Citadel, Shattered Veil, the Tomb, you're using the Wonder Weapon mostly. But also, when a new thing comes out, I get the feeling that a lot of us, myself included, really want to see how this does against Patient 13, against the Citadel boss fight, or see if it even works with the Tomb, and now with the Z-Rex. I think we're all very curious, and so first of all, I just wanted to take this opportunity and say, Treyarch, if you add in a little boss rush mode, I feel like that would be really beneficial. But also, I just want to ask your face, like, what map do you usually think of when you think, okay, new gun comes out, what am I going to use it up against? Is it the newest one? Is it just Shattered Veil? Is it Terminus? Is it Citadel? Is it all of them? Because a little behind the scenes here, as a content creator, one Easter egg usually takes me about hour 15 minutes or so. I could definitely speedrun it and do it faster, but I also feel like that really wouldn't be genuine unless we're just talking about using it against the boss fight, in which case, you know, whatever. But I just don't know personally if doing multiple Easter eggs is worth the time investment, I guess. I don't know. And like, if I'm gonna do 2 Easter eggs, why not do all 3 or 4 or 5 of them, you know? So let me know, how do you guys want to see future videos? Because, you know, I could definitely tell Terminus people is not people's favorite map, so they might be more interested in how it goes up against the Citadel boss fight or the Shattered Veil boss fight. Just tell me what you want and I'll do it for you, okay, beautiful people? With that out of the way, I do want to talk more about this Goblin, at least at the start. When you add on the rocket launchers, it turns it into a fully automatic weapon, which is great. It feels awesome, but it also removes a lot of things. You can't put on like extended mag, so we're stuck with this whatever 20 round mag it is. You also don't have the suppressor or any sort of barrel. I think like we can't put on the CHF barrel with this thing, and clearly doesn't have a suppressor, which means we cannot get that increase in salvage. And I am testing whether or not this is going to work with double tap, or at least like, you know, most of the double tap augments, because it's not like a normal bullet weapon, but neither is the nail gun, and the nail gun worked with double tap. So we will see. And you know what, just, you know, speaking on my previous thoughts, we don't necessarily need to play a full game live. So if you just want me to get like the stats of these weapons and just go through like a spreadsheet, I could do that too. Instead of playing the game, I could just make a spreadsheet. Would you guys like that? That sounds so silly to say, but I kind of like these live commentaries too, because they get a little bit of my personality, you know? I feel like it's a little bit more of a connection between us, I guess. I don't know. But upgraded, we've got 40 rounds, which is great rounds if you want to call them rounds. There is a substantial drop off, well, at least there was before we pack-a-punched it. You can see it is dropping a little bit. I wonder if bullet velocity is going to help that now. Not that there's a whole bunch of attachments that help you do that. Is this even going to work with this? You know, let's see. Okay, it does work with this. So I imagine it'll work with double tap then. I wonder if like conversion kits don't count as like alternate rounds or non-bullet weapons, I guess, in terms of double tap, because the D13 sector did not work with Deadwire. Like Deadwire didn't work with that step of this Easter egg. So see, that's again another reason why I like working with this Easter egg. There's a lot of interesting dynamics behind it. I don't have enough points. Yeah, headshots are a little weird because like I said, there's a little bit of a drop off. Not so much anymore after you pack punch it though. I will say it's a couple days after the Season 3 Reloaded update, and the more I see, the more I'm on my Discord, link in the description, and Reddit, the more it seems like they broke a lot of things. Now they could have patched it out by now. I'm probably a couple days ahead on recording at this point, but it seems as though the PhD slider augment tribologist is glitched if you save and quit and come back. It seems as though there are some things like reactive plates on Juggernog that are just straight up broken and not working, which is interesting. Some Emma mods don't work. Lightmend was like super crazy buffed apparently according to one of my moderators. As we know, the chopper gunner was nerfed for the Z-Rex boss fight, and so if those aren't fixed in the next couple days, I might just make a video about all of them just to warn you guys. But let's do some math. X is this symbol, which is 11 times 2 is 22 plus 11 is 33. Z is 20 times 2 is 40 plus Y, which is 10, that would be 50, minus 5 is 45. Y is 10 plus Z, which is 20, so that would be 30, minus 11. 30 minus 11 is 19. I hope it is. Yep, awesome. Now I wonder if explosives makes this step easier or harder. Oh, it definitely looks like it's gonna be harder. Look at that. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that at all. Oh my goodness, I got it. I got it. You're kidding me. That's nuts. Oh, I want to do that SAM trial while we're waiting. Let's see if we can't do this first though. Come on, donuts. You hit that one. Can you hit this other one? Where is it at? We did it. No way. That's crazy. That's awesome. I've heard that's a timed thing. Tentacle trap cooldown. Dang it. Why did I start that SAM trial right there? Come on, donuts. I'm just so excited. Maybe it's because I'm not playing Shattered Veil that I'm excited. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if this worked. Okay. That doesn't look like it worked. Maybe I need to flip around. I still wish I knew how that Easter egg worked. And I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get this all done. We got 30 seconds left. No, we could do it. Oh, we're easily gonna do it. Nice. And what did we get? What do we get? Some salvage. Nice. Okay, and a monkey bomb. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, not having a suppressor, not being able to headshot things really easily is pretty tough. In fact, I don't think I even want to do this step of the Easter egg just yet. I think I want to wait till I have a lot more points than this. All right, so here's my hip fire without death or dead shot. We're gonna go ahead and buy dead shot. Look at that. That's so much better. And how wide does it get? Is that how wide it gets? That's not bad at all. I did mention this in my nail gun video, but I've been using the increased or reduced hipfire spread augment of Deadshot lately with some tack stance laser, and yes, perfect double points. And that's been working pretty well for me. I've been liking that quite a bit. And the reason I'm doing that, I am giving up some armor damage. That's the only other minor augment that you're giving up, is the ability to break armor faster. But with the addition of double tap, I feel as though the damage increase of double tap pretty much negates the armor. Now that's not like scientific, I haven't looked at the numbers exactly, it's just my mental math, that's my mental feeling, but it's allowed me to experiment with those Deadshot augments a little bit more, and I really appreciate them. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? My streamer luck, that's crazy. If you don't already, you really need to be looking in these chests whenever you play Terminus. It's just so good. On top of the salvage that you get and the points and whatnot, like clearly, you might get a ray gun. Now that's kind of pointless for what we're doing here, but man, I love it. Okay, sweet. Let's get that vermin dead. Pick this up, go into here. And finally, there's our second zombie. That took a lot longer than it normally does, but we should be good now. Move on to the second location. Now this explosive or rocket ammo type will injure you. Oh, can you be close enough? No, bummer. So you do want to be careful, but it doesn't seem to have that big of a blast radius. Like, it's not something you need to worry about too much, just something to be aware of. Oh, there we go. There's one zombie. Pick you up, get you out of here. Thank you. Oh, that was it, one of them. Sweet. All right. I need loot boxes for you to give me good things. Yes, and there's napalm burst. Dang it, too early for napalm burst. And there's just something about this one that's just so difficult to pick up all the time. I don't know why. Are you joking me right now? That's a refined crystal. That's insane. And another ray gun. I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. That's crazy. Something I wonder with this rocket conversion kit is whether or not it'll by default do napalm burst, or not napalm burst, fire damage to the manglers. Because if that's the case, then we might also naturally do fire damage to patient 13, which means that we could probably use another ammo mod. I don't know. We will see. But this is also the trap that has the hard drive in it, so we can go ahead and pick that up. I remembered to call it a hard drive this time. Always love it when it's that trap. That way it's really easy to come talk to Dr. Peck, and we can get our numbers too. I think that would be 7. I know how to read a clock. It's just sometimes I have trouble distinguishing the longhand from the shorthand, which might be more embarrassing. So we've got a 7 there. 1, 1. 7-11. Oh, and we've got a mangler we can test out whether or not this is going to deal any sort of fire damage to him. Let's see. Are we going to? No. Okay, that makes sense. It's not really fire, it's an explosive. So we'll stick with napalm burst for the boss fight then. In terms of damage, so far we're doing pretty good, but then again, it's Pack-a-Punch 2 on round 13, and that is still really good. Did another SAM trial. Let's go ahead and activate. I almost called him Klaus. Let's activate Nathan. Let's see what we got. We've got melee macchiato. Wonderful. Hello, Mangler. Goodbye, Mangler. Wow, that does do some really good damage. And he gave me a war machine. I'm going to put in 7-11, and I am going to grab PhD now, just because I like having it during the Nathan boss fight, so I can slide a little bit more out of the way and have some more time to shoot him. And you know what? I think I'm going to go grab Speed Cola too. I'm just really loving Speed Cola in Black Ops 6. I don't know why. I think it's the classic formula working so well. And I'm not going to say no to more salvage. And I already have Jug, but with that amount of salvage, we can now upgrade our weapon. And of course, hello, end around double points. Let's upgrade our weapon and say hello to Nathan. Oh, there we go. All right, Nathan, you and me, let's go. Let's see what we've got. Dealing about 800 regular damage. I can't get a crit on him, apparently. So far, this is pretty good. That's not bad. It's nothing like crazy. It's about the same as, normal weapons do. Looks like we're about 4,500 critical damage. Not bad at all. Might need to buy some ammo or finish him off with the beam smasher that we've got. Yeah, we only got 20 rounds left. I don't want to waste the points here. So we'll just get him. Oh, we're so close. Oh, bummer. Let's just finish him off with the beam smasher. Oh, and he dropped a max ammo. How convenient. Interesting. I wonder if the game knew that I was low on ammo when it dropped me that. Have I mentioned that the character interaction on this map is it makes me giddy. It makes me giddy. I love it so much. Peck said something, and then Carver responded to that, and then Strauss responded to that. I love it. I love it so much. I did hear with this update that there was supposedly, I mean, this is just when I say I heard, it was just a Reddit post saying that they think they added voice lines to the previous maps. I don't know how true that is, but I'll revisit the post and see if it is true, because that would be really awesome if they did. Look at that epic ether tool. I wish I had another weapon. I mean, I have my baseball bat, but that's about it. But it really would be awesome if they added in voice lines to all these other maps. I'm gonna throw this down because we don't need that. Hello? Why did that shock not go off? I wonder if the Mangler destroyed it with his Mangler cannon. That's interesting. Never had that happen before. Let's try to get this done. Yep. Lots of zombies here. Let's kill this guy. I think that's the rest of that little group. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, look at that. And you should be the end of the round. Now, right away, I am just gonna cave in and buy a couple smokes. We've got enough salvage. We're on this step. Might as well, right? Oh no, amalgam in this area. No, thank you. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, donuts. Okay. Yeah, it does well against the amalgam. I can't seem to hit the critical shots as easily, but then again, I always have trouble hitting the critical shots of the amalgam. And that's the amalgam done. And a chopper gunner. Oh, that's actually perfect. I want to test out the chopper gunner against patient 13 here. They nerfed it against the Z-Rex. I'm afraid they might have nerfed it against patient 13. But now I think we're all set to go do this hacking step. 2 ether shrouds, 2 smokes, plenty of armor. I'm feeling pretty good. It's strange. Terminus is a strange experience for me. 99% of the time I play zombies, if it's not like for a video or something, I'm just playing it just to play it. I'll get to round like 40. 40's been my new go-to round for just casually playing zombies. But Terminus, when I play Terminus, I mean, I'll do the same on Terminus, but I don't think I've done an Easter egg as much as I've done the Terminus Easter egg for Black Ops 6. There's something about it. It just flows so well for me. I feel like I am running around way more in Citadel and Shattered Veil than I am Terminus. And I think that's because, not because of the map layout or anything, I think it's because with those other maps, you can do anything in any order. So I think I just tripped myself up. Whereas with Terminus, it's like, nope, you're going to do this next, and then you're going to do that. There's no other way about it. And you just go there. And if you know you can go there, you just do it. It's more linear. That's the succinct way of saying it. And I like that it's linear. And I like that Shattered Veil and Citadel are a little bit less linear. Variety is what makes the zombies game mode so beautiful. All right, it's time for everybody's favorite step, the bomb step. Now, I think on my nail gun video, I got some advice from you beautiful people saying, Donuts, you need to throw your smoke inside of the device, like straight on, or at least that's the way I took it. Dang, this goblin's pretty good. Just like straight on, like into the thing. And you know what? I think that works. I think that saves it from bouncing out. That's a really good tip. Thank you for whoever said that. And we've diffused it just like that. Beautiful. Hi, Amalgam. Let's go ahead, throw you right in there, and diffusing. Perfect. Yeah. All right. That's a really good tip. Easiest diffuse you'll ever do. I love that. And now all we've got to do is just get up some points, get up some salvage, get our perks, and get ready for Patient 13. We've got ourselves triple pack-a-punch. And I don't know if this is just the amount of damage that we're doing. We're doing about 6,000 damage, but let's see if we can't get an armored zombie here. It seems as though, like, with an armored zombie, it like insta shatters their armor. Like, that's pretty good. But again, we're around 21. I don't know if that's just because of how much damage we're doing or if that's just a property of the mini rockets. That'd be really cool if it was a property of the mini rockets, though. I would love to take this Casimir, but I genuinely think shock charges are better. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Casimirs are way better. Ooh, yeah, let's try this out against a Mangler. Let's see. Wow, that insta deleted his helmet. Okay, does it do the like chest plate? It did, but again, don't know if it's the armor or the damage or the property of the rockets, but dang, even if it's the damage, that's really, really good. Look at all that damage. The splash damage is also really good. It's not like a super wide radius, but it's good enough. I would say, you know, it's from like here. Oh, no, not there. Dang it. Say it's from like here to here, which is about, you know, 2-3 meters, right? That's not bad. And we finally have enough to get this to a legendary rarity. And so how much damage? We're doing 8,000 critical damage. If Deadshot or if double tap works with this is gonna be insane. Double impact is going to do like 10,000 damage. Let's see what it does against. Oh yeah, against an amalgam, it's crazy. Look at that. That is great. Oh man. You know what? This might be one of those guns that you want double standard on instead of double impact, just because you're dealing so much. Oh, but I don't know if the splash damage works. Oh, ooh, this might deserve a whole other video or something. But we are gonna switch to Napalm Burst. Gotta do it for the Patient 13 boss fight. But now we've got to go to the Wonder Fizz. Oh, there's a boat there. Gotta go to the Wonder Fizz and get ourselves some double taps, some Vulture Aid. How many of you beautiful people, let me know, do you think they should reduce the round that the Wonder Fizz spawns in at, or should they get rid of it entirely? I wouldn't mind them reducing the Wonder Fizz spawning in until round 20. I feel like that would be a decent compromise. I don't know if it's a good idea to go back there right now. That back of the ship is pretty dangerous. Dang it. Never mind. Let's go ahead and do it. There goes half the round. That's okay. We'll get double tap, Vulture Aid. Why not Elemental Pop too? Personally, I didn't mind the change to round 25. I thought it made it a little bit more challenging, a little bit like, hey, you have to know these maps in order to like get your perks. Because I remember back in Cold War, you really just didn't need to memorize the map at all. You would just go, where's the Wonder Fizz? Okay, we're going in there. Sweet. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Check this out. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. That's awesome. That's so good. Again, numbers wise, I don't know if it's like statistically good, but it feels really silly, doesn't it? Just having this automatic rocket launcher. It's still like one-shotting armor, but again, could just be because of how much damage we're doing. Oh, Mangler. Let's see what I can do against you, huh? And dead. Oh, I am so excited to use this against Patient 13. Oh, it's so satisfying. I wonder if double impact is working though. I don't know if it is, but I think I'm one-shotting zombies, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see if it's working. Oh, I don't think it is working. Okay. And you know what? I don't think, wow, that was 15,000 damage. I don't think double or nothing's working either. I don't think this works with double tap. That is good to know. I'm not seeing any double damage. That is kind of sad, mainly because I don't have the augments on that would work with guns that don't work with double tap. And I don't want to save and quit because save and quitting makes you lose your tribologist now. Look, I freaking love Black Ops 6, but I really wish these updates were far more stable and consistent than they actually are. The game launched in such a stable state. I would love for the game to continue to be in such a stable state. And I know there are gonna be bugs, but it just seems like every major update, there's major bugs, and it's so difficult sometimes. But dang it, if this isn't crazy fun. I wonder if we're still one-shotting these armored zombies. Well, yep, there goes the helmet. Let's see about his chest plate. Yep. Wow. I wonder how long that's gonna go for. I should probably get my perks that I need for this boss fight though. Got a little distracted. Oh, it's just that cool. And I think I've got enough points for some ammo if I ever need it with a chopper gunner. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good about this boss fight. Should we continue after the boss fight? I don't know if we should. I kind of want to, at least a little bit. But without further ado, here is the rocket conversion kit for the Goblin Mark II against Patient 13. All right, Patient 13. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look at that health bar. Wait for his weak spot to come in. Maybe I need to shoot him first. Do I need to shoot you first? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're dealing 5,000 damage. And yep, as expected, that's pretty good against Patient 13. But then again, most guns with Napalm Burst and Vulnerabine are pretty good against this first phase. So we really have to see what he's like. Oh, I wish we had a bigger magazine. Oh man, that's so good. And let's get this mangler out of here. Thank you very much. Zombies are gonna be one shot basically. And how does it do against these tentacles? 11k damage against the tentacles? That's unreal. You guys were not joking. I didn't know if I believed you with this. I believe you now. I'm a believer. I don't know. They might nerf this. I might get some flack for making this video because this is nuts. This is way better than the nail gun. Treyarch, this is the kind of conversion kits we want in zombies. This is exactly what we want. This is so fun. Welcome back, Patient 13. Welcome back. Let's see if we can't get him over here. I definitely need this max ammo. We're dealing about 3,000 regular damage, which if I'm remembering, that's not the best, but it's not terrible either. It's not terrible either. And with this hip fire spread, it's just great. It feels so natural. The goblin handles really well. And now I can get those tentacles. I really do wish I need to start bringing in like other weapons with Deadwire on just to get this phase done a little bit faster. I feel like that's the smart move. I rarely ever use the beam smasher, so I feel like it would be a waste. Almost there. There we go. And he's back to this now. And of course, when he's weak to Napalm Burst, we're gonna kill him really fast. Oh, you know what we could do too? We've got the beam smasher. We could do this. We can weaken everything and we could just really go ham with this. Slow down, everybody. Switch to this and let's go. Dealing 13,000 critical damage against this amalgam. That is awesome. We're dealing 12,000 damage against those tentacles. Wow. Joking aside now. All right, we really got to focus up. He's got that one. Oh no. Okay. All right. Still not doing great damage. I'm going to throw the Casimir down just to give us some time. Let's get his eyeballs poked out. He's back to this weakness, which is awesome. I think I'm going to eat their shroud now, especially because he's now doing this attack, which we want to stop. Okay, I've got a lot more time than I think I do for that attack. And we'll throw down another Casimir. Slow these guys down. We're almost there, almost there. Let's go on the other side, get away from that amalgam. And we're at the final little spot here. Come on, let's do it. Oh wait, oh no, we've got to reload. Come on, come on, come on. No, don't do it, don't do it. Oh no, I can't. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, he's got that done. We're so close. Don't choke it now, donuts. Don't choke it now. Get out of there, get out of there. Don't let him. We did it. Let's go. Hey. Oh man, that never ever will get old. And I'll be honest, I don't know if that was any different. Hey, research for the Frostcast is complete. I don't think that was any different of a boss fight for Patient 13. Like that felt pretty normal. That didn't feel like the Dissector or anything. But against normal zombies, I think that's where this thing shines. zombies. I mean, we're dealing 15,000 damage with Deadwire and Shadow Rift, if you had Shadow Rift, against the Amalgam. I didn't even test the Chopper Gunner against Patient 13. Wow. So I got the Armory to work. I just had to look up. I don't know why that worked, but it did. It's still a little weird, but yeah, there you go. I just looked up, although that could just be what everyone's experiencing too. It's round 30 and I'm still one-shotting the helmets off of zombies. Round 31, still one-shotting the helmet off of zombies. Ooh, but not Mangler. Well, actually that was a one-shot to the Mangler. I think I just missed his helmet maybe? Hard to say, hard to say. His helmet's off already. Okay, let's try again. That's one shot. Okay, that didn't look like that one shot, but that, yeah, see? All right, so I don't think it one-shots the armor of the Manglers anymore, which would lead me to believe that it's not necessarily a quality about this attachment, but rather just the fact that you're dealing so much damage. But when are we going to stop one-shotting the armor? I hope, oh, the answer is round 32. Okay, all right. So round 31 is the last time you will one-shot armor off of zombies, which honestly, not bad. It's still really good. I mean, look at that. And plus the Deadwire lightning strike also just removes the armor from the armored zombies anyway, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. Plus with Manglers, if you have a hand cannon, you could just take care of them in one shot. And if you thought that was because the Mangler was slightly damaged, take a look at, oh, that was Double or Nothing works with kill streaks. Okay, well there you go. That's crazy. Double or Nothing just did that. But yeah, here's full health Mangler. Dead. I need to make a video about how to deal with boss zombies. I think that's just one of everybody's biggest concerns, so I think I might do that. But anyway, the Goblin with rocket launcher rounds sounds fun, is fun, and definitely is worth using. Again, don't know if it's statistically the best thing ever, but dang it, I had a lot of fun, so I think you will too. And if you want to see another weapon that might not be the best, but that is incredibly fun, be sure to check out this video and stay beautiful.